All right, boys, it's time to start year two. There was one thing I forgot to do in the last video. I wish I did it, but the progress reports again, because we have a bunch of new players. I want to make sure the progress reports are on the right settings. So I'll quickly just do this again. The player training, sorry. Yeah. And I'm just gonna do it for the players that I know I want to keep. So Blair Betts, defensive positioning. Kelly, defensive positioning. LeCavalier, playmaking. McClement, defensive positioning. Mitchell, positioning. Paulson, positioning. I'm just going to do this nice and quick, boys. I know the players that I want. Stamkos, shooting. Yes, well, yeah, his shooting, until his slap shot and wrist shot all get to 99, they might not get there, but I want to try and get them all to 99, so we're going to leave that at shooting. Joe Thornton, no, we'll give him playmaking. Want him to be the best he can be offensively. He's kind of weak defensively, but... not kind of weak, but still, he's a first line. I want him to get better at passing and offensive awareness. That'll only help Stamkos out. Offensive playmaking. Left wingers, Doan. You can go defensive positioning. Perron, offensive playmaking. Yep. Right wingers, Moss, defensive positioning. Teemu Selanne, offensive playmaking. Defense, this is very important. Defensive positioning. Ekman Larson, what does he need to get better at? They're saying defensive positioning, which... I kind of agree with, but he's an offensive defenseman, and he's already going to get good. You know what? I'll leave it one more year at defensive positioning, because if we get that up to above 85 defensive awareness and discipline, then I can focus everything else into offense, okay? Hannon, defensive positioning. Victor Hedman, he's already great at defensive awareness, but he's our defensive defenseman, so I'm going to give him one more year at defensive positioning. Lidstrom, it doesn't really matter for Lidstrom, but we'll give him defensive positioning. Shattenkirk, general... defensive positioning. I want to have studs at defensive positioning. Okay, I know. I that's my favorite category: defensive awareness and discipline. Goalies, reflexes one. Very nice. Okay, so AHL team now. Granlund. Granlund. He does need a better shot, but he's a playmaker. He's very weak defensively. He already has good off. You know what? I'm gonna try and get this guy. No. Let's not worry about him. Let's just work on his offense, because he has a B-. Well, we'll give him 1 year defensive positioning. He can still go up in the offensive category. It doesn't stop him from going up in the offensive category. It just gives a little boost to whatever I want it to. If I can get his defensive awareness above 80, same with discipline, I already like his offensive category. Remember, I'm not expecting him to be like a super stud, but if he fits into a perfect David Perron type player, then there you go, right? Defensive positioning for him. Tyler Johnson, don't worry about. McNamee, don't worry about. Pyatt, positioning, defensive positioning. Terrell, same thing. Left wingers. Igolden, my grinders, defensive positioning. Schwartz, playmaking. Absolutely, playmaking for Schwartz. Right wingers, Bergforce. You can have offensive shooting because you're a sniper. Connolly, offensive shooting. Yes, give him some, he's our sniper. Yeah, give him off. He could turn out to... I'm looking at this guy could turn out to be something good for us, man. Because we have Stamkos as our one sniper, but we need that second sniper. Brett Connolly. I'm just not too familiar with this guy. In previous GMO commentary, I haven't seen this guy get very good. Like, I haven't seen him lead any categories, but he could be something good for us. I hope he turns out good. A. Lemieux, defensive positioning, another grinder for us. And then defensemen. I'm going to give them all defensive positioning. Every single one of them. All right. Save. Yep. Positioning, Saxford, yep, positioning, there it is. All right, and then goaltenders, reflexes 1 for everyone. All right, so there you go. We'll try to get that done nice and quick. So now we can start our simulation. We've done everything else so far. Let's start our simulation. So Bernier, we're gonna give Bernier the first 3 starts, no matter what the outcome. Okay, Garon. I'm going to do it where I get the backup. We're going to have... I don't know what my routine is going to be yet. I want to see what happens. But I want to do something like... Bernier's our number 1. I want to give him experience. I want him to start at least 50 games this year, okay? 50 and 30 sounds good. I wouldn't mind him starting more if he has a good season, but... unless he loses like 2, maybe 3 in a row, or back-to-back games, I'm going to keep him in the cage, okay? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's a loss, overtime loss. Come on, boys. Get off to a good start. We can't fall down. We need to get off to a good start. There you go. All right, so he's started 3 games, but he's on a 2-game winning streak. And the only loss was a loss in overtime. Teemu Selanne has 6 goals already. What a pickup. What a pickup. All right, let's simulate here. So let's keep going here. I don't know if it's going to be 2 or 3. We'll see. I think it'll be 3 losses, and then I'll take him out. But if it's 2 losses and they're big losses, then I'll take him out, okay? See how we lost 1-0? I don't consider that Bernier's fault. That's our offense. That's our offenseman's fault. All right, so let's see what about this game now. There's another loss, and he let in 6 goals. So, yeah, we'll switch out for Bernier right now. If he had another game where he lost 2-1, I would have given him one more chance. And look, he already grew to an 85, boys. So there you go. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. I mean, we have a good team now. I think he's an average goalie, I agree. But we have a good team. I think we might be able to squeak into the playoffs here. Remember, again, I'm not opposed to trading him. We're going to see. And there's a win by Gaudon, all right? With the backup now, as soon as he loses 1, I switch him back, okay? But we will ride out Gaudon if he's getting wins. All right, there's a loss. Go back into Bernier. Switch Bernier back in. And I don't mind Bernier. But, yes, I do agree with you guys that if he's not turning into a good goalie, if those B-minuses are there, then just switch him out. Get a new goalie. I agree with that. But remember, we gave up a second-round pick for Bernier. It was a second-round pick in Rolison. So, I mean, if he can turn into something good, that's a steal. I want to give him the experience. We're still on our slow rebuild, okay? I'm not sacrificing draft picks in the first 3 years. I'm not doing it. All right? And Bernier, look, he's getting some wins for us. And Teemu Selanne, 8 goals already. Good God almighty. Forwards. I need forwards. Yes, we have plenty of forwards, but a lot of them, like Doan, Lecavalier, Thornton, and Selanne, they're older guys who are going to be gone in the next 3 years. So we need to find our team for the final 7 years, basically. Lofthouse, Shinkaruk, Stoven. Yeah, we'll keep it in the WHL, sure. I don't know who that Stoven and Lofthouse guys are. I know Shinkaruk. I edited him a little bit. Not too much. Same thing as Yakupov and what's his face, Grigorenko and Galchenyuk. And you know what? I might not even be able to draft those guys this year because, I mean, if we're a playoff team, we're not going to have a good pick. But we'll see. We can maybe move up to 8th or 7th again. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Bernier. 3 in a row. Look at this. All right, last day before the end of the month. And there you go. 4 in a row for Bernier. 7-3-1. So I don't think it's Bernier who's winning us the games. I really think it's our players, okay? So let's go into our stats and see how our team's doing here. Team stats. Let's see what's going on. We'll do one more month in this video. The timer's going to go in the next minute, whatever. We'll do one more month in this video. We'll check out our stats again. You guys can help me edit the lines once again, okay? Goals for per game. Yes, we're above what I want. What do I always say? If you're above 3.25, you're on a good season. We're above that, 3.64. These teams up here, everyone's going to come back down to earth. It's only after 1 month, but 3.64, couldn't ask for more. All right? Goals against per game. What do I want to be below? 2.25. We're a bit high up there. We're 24th in the NHL right now, so it's definitely our goal scoring that's winning us games, okay? 2.29 goals against per game, but I'm okay with that. Power play percentage. We have to be above 25%, and we're at 26.3. So I think the combination of Lidstrom, Ekman Larson, Thornton, I mean, we have so many studs on our power play. We really are a special teams team this year. Absolutely. So Tampa Bay, I couldn't ask for more. So our goal scoring is really coming through for us. There's our timer. Don't worry about it. And our penalty kill, 74.1%. All right, so maybe we should put Big Joe and Shane Doan on the penalty kill. All right. So it's good to know. I'm not going to change it yet because we're 7-3-1. Our record is still good. And the penalty kill might have just struggled, just like our goal scoring is, you know how the teams are doing really good after 1 month? You know, you can't judge your stats over 1 month. So maybe our penalty kill just had a bad month. So I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I want another month to go by, and I want you guys to help me out with the penalty kill. I wouldn't mind putting Joe Thornton and Shane Doan there, boys, but remember, come playoff time, I don't want to put the studs on the penalty kill because injuries, right? More ice time equals more possibility to getting injured. So we have to find our penalty killers. I really want our 3rd and 4th liners to be our penalty killers. So after 11 games played, Stamkos 20 points, unbelievable. Joe Thornton 19 points, Teemu Selanne 15 points, Shane Doan 10 points. So I mean, we really are clicking. It's our first. Look at our top 6: Perron, Lecavalier. They're all doing great. So our first 2 lines and our power play lines are just, everyone seems to be clicking. We got a good combination. Maybe Stamkos on the left wing is a good move. That was a good call, boys. Very good call. We'll go to defenseman now. Let's see who's doing the best. Ekman Larson, you see, even though he's on the second line, it's the power play that's getting him the points. So I know you guys were saying put him on the first line and get him the most points. Well, look, he's first in our team in points. So it's the power play where the defensemen get their points. So Ekman Larson and Lidstrom leading our team. Shattenkirk close behind. And Hedman doing great down there as well. Look at Hedman's penalty minutes compared to everyone else. That's all right, though. And then goaltenders, we'll check out Bernier. 2.43. That's all right. It actually looks like the 2 games that Garon was in, those are the 2 games that maybe really hurt our goals against average or our penalty kill maybe. You know, maybe all those goals that game were all penalty power play goals. Save percentage is great for Bernier. .914. I mean, it's not the best in the league, but if you're above 900 with an average goal, I mean, and we're scoring as many goals as we are, can't really ask for more. I want his goals against average to be below 2.25, though. That's the one stat. All right, so, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy with our team right now. Our AHL team, look at our AHL team. Good God, 6-1-1. I'm not going to touch a thing on the AHL team. I'm happy with our team right now. We're playing good. We're playing good. Couldn't ask for more, so let's just keep the simulation going. Let's not touch the lines right now. All right, so let's see if we can keep this trend going. My God. It really is our offense. I mean, Bernier's allowing 4 goals, but we're getting 5. I mean, 7 goals. Oh, my God. Our offense. We might have just put the best offense. Like, I know we've had better offense on other teams, but it's a simulation, right? And it's a program. There might be certain things that you do, like a left-handed player with the playmaker with 83 overall. Like, there's so many little things. It's a computer. We might have put something special together here with Doan, Stamkos, and Thornton, man. Or you never know. We'll see how the season progresses here. All right, so Bernier lost 1, but he came back with the win, so he's getting the next start, okay? He's going to keep getting starts unless he loses 2 or 3 in a row or back-to-back games. Okay, there's a loss, there's a shutout. All right, so he'll get this game no matter what, and then the next game against Buffalo, no doubt, will be Garon. No doubt. Even if he wins this game, Garon's going in the cage. Okay, so Garon's going in the cage, no doubt, this game. All right, so there's 2 in a row, but at least we're above 500. I wanted to get off to that quick start. I didn't want to fall behind. I wanted the trade deadline to come, and I want to be contenders at the trade deadline. I don't want to be pretenders. I don't want to have the same thing to happen last year, because if come trade deadline, if we're pretenders, I mean, I don't know, Le Cavalier, Joe Thornton, I don't know, you might have to trade one of them, right? But for a playoff team, you got to hold on to those guys. We quite possibly have the best second-line center in the NHL right now. Le Cavalier, I mean, everyone's going to say he's lost it, he's not as good anymore, and I'm talking about real NHL as well. But as a second-line center, if you give him 2 wingers, I don't know, I think he's a solid second-line center, quite possibly the best in the NHL. Another great second-line center, well, I used to think he was great, Ryan Kessler. I don't know, though. Vancouver fans, I'm just going to slide off topic here for a second. Vancouver fans, what the hell was that diving crap that I saw Ryan Kessler doing in the first round, man? I mean, I understand diving happens, but Ryan Kessler, he's supposed to be a superstar. He scored 41 goals a couple years ago, and he's diving like that? I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for Ryan Kessler after seeing dives. I mean, dives are going to happen again if you embellish things. Embellishing and diving are 2 separate things. You guys know which play I'm talking about, where he body checked the guy and then he just flops down. Oh, I hated it. It makes our sport look bad, man. I didn't like it. Ryan Kessler didn't like it. Anyways, off topic. So Bernier let in 7 goals that game. That's okay. We'll give him one more chance. We got another split game coming up here. Wait. Stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so there's another loss. I'm going to give Garon this game, and then Bernier this. We have actually back-to-back splits right here. Yeah, I'll give Garon the first one. Absolutely. Here we go. Garon put in there. Bernier 85. I wonder if that'll jump up to like an 86, 87 by the end of the season. It'd be pretty nice if it did. If he gets up to an 87 and he still has his B-minuses, boys, I don't know. That's a good goalie. Even with C's, they can get better if you get deep playoff experience. All right, so Gatto. Let's see what he does. All right, so we got to go back here. We got actually a bunch of switching here. Got a few games back to back here. Bernier. Auto save. Oh, actually, I want to try that. You guys were saying when you do the auto save, switch to a computer team and then back out. I want to try that. That actually might be a good idea. Hang on a sec. Bernier, let's see. Nice win by Bernier there. Who's the better team here? Buffalo is. So I'm going to give Bernier the Buffalo game. All right. Give Bernier this game. Can he win it for us? Can you win it? Oh, another loss. All right. So we've actually lost a few games here. That was a rough. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5 games. That hurts us. So we'll just do one more game here with Garon. I know this is already the first month of December, but I just want to see if this goes through. So I switch the goalies, then I switch teams, and then I back out. Oh! Geniuses! Geniuses! Anyone, you know who you are. Oh my goodness gracious, boys. Anyone who said that to me, you know who you are. I don't remember the names, but you are a freaking genius. I'm saying that to you right now. Good freaking job. You are a genius. Do you understand? I'm probably going to be doing GMO commentaries for a while. If you add up all those autosaves, you might have just saved me hours upon hours. I know. Thank you so much. Look at this. Switch Bernier back in. Switch the team back. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, my God. All right. So we'll end this video, but we'll check out the team stats and the player stats. Once again, team stats. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, boys. And that probably goes for a lot of different other things that go into autosave. Thank you so much. Goals for per game. Let's see here. Okay, so goals for per game, we're not above 3.25, the number that I want to be above, but we're third in the league, okay? Every team, it's hard to really be above 3.25. If you remember the last season with Columbus when we had our stacked team, that's when we had our 3.26. So even with that stacked team, we just made it. It's a high goal to reach, but still, it's our goal. But 3.18, nothing to be ashamed of, all right? Third in the league for goal scoring. Oh, I love our first two lines here. Goals against per game, 21st in the league, so it got a bit better, but that definitely has to improve if we're going to be a good playoff team. Well, if we're going to be a playoff team. 2.96. I want that to be below 2.25. So the penalty kill might have to be changed here, boys. Hang on a second here. Power play percentage, it's not quite at 25%, but it is 6th in the NHL. It's hovering close to 25%. So the power play, the 5-on-5 lines, nothing gets changed, but the penalty kill, let's see this. Penalty kill now, 78.6 is not good enough, okay? It's not good enough. We need to be around 85% to be good. All right, so maybe, I don't know. You guys let me know about the penalty kill because maybe Joe Thornton and Stamkos, like last year we put Stamkos on the penalty kill just during the regular season. I wanted to give our penalty killers a shot because I want to know who we should start on the penalty kill going into the playoffs, right? So I don't know. That might be something we address come trade deadline. Maybe a better third line grinder or two-way forward who can be a perfect penalty killer for us. But in the meantime, what should we do about the lines for penalty kill? 5-on-5, we're fine. Power play, we are perfectly fine. Goaltenders, we're fine for now. All right, Bernier's back in the cage. But what should we do about our penalty kill lines, okay? Because that's something we really got to look at. Now we go back to our player stats. Let's see how we're doing here. Forwards. Stamkos, 39 points in 28 games. Couldn't ask for more. Thornton, 34 points. Couldn't ask for more. Teemu Selanne, man. He's doing great on that second line. 18 goals for Teemu. Woohoo! The Finnish flash has returned. Shane Doan, he's a great support player there on the third line, or the first line for us. Perron having a good year for a second liner, and Lecavalier having a good year as a second liner. Couldn't ask for more out of our offense right now. We just need a little bit more out of our penalty kill, and we're a good team. Defenseman. Looks like that. So Ekman Larson, yeah, he's dropped down in the points, but I'm okay with that. He's still getting his ice time. All right, and then goaltenders, Bernier 2.65. That's a bit high. Save percentage, so that has dropped. So Bernier, our goaltenders and our penalty kill, I think, is our Achilles heel right now. But we can't make a trade until the trade deadline anyways, and we have plenty of time to see if we can fix our penalty kill, which will help Bernier out anyways, okay? So, boys, I'll leave it to you. Thank you again so much for that. You just saved me hours upon hours if we add them all up in the future or whatever. But let me know, penalty kill, what should we do? That's holding our team back right now. I want to make the playoffs this year, so how should we edit our lines for the PK?